Hello and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to today's video. So today's video I just started actually, and I thought maybe it's good to show you how to assemble this kind of a table in from Ikea. So as you can see, this is from Ikea, and this is basically an electronic table where you have the buttons in order to go up and down. So this is what I just unboxed, and there are two boxes. One is there and the second one is here. So in these two boxes, all these stuff which you see lying in front of me, the parts for the mechanism in order to go up and down, and the legs. So before we proceed, if you like the video, please do subscribe and share and give us a thumbs up, and let's go and I'll show you how to assemble, how to do the things. So I've just taken the things out and I just placed them around. So these are kind of the stuff. There are quite a lot of booklets. I don't know why they have given so many booklets, but the main one you need is this one, because this gives you the whole instruction how to do step by step. So I'm gonna do this one, and the plank or the main tabletop which I've got is this one, which is off-white color or white kind of a color, and we're gonna open that at the end. And the size of this is, I think so, 140 by 80 centimeter, and these are the mechanism. So it costed around, I think so, original price is around £450 or £420, but it was on sale, so we got it, I think so, for £375. So let's get going, and let's follow step by step. So I placed the legs in this way, as you can see, in front of each other, and I'm gonna use a bar in order to put. So what they are recommended to do it on a carpet, but for now I'm doing it's a wooden floor, so I hope it's not that bad either for the floor or for the table, but if I feel necessary, I'm gonna move to the carpet. Okay, let's keep going then. Okay, so one thing which I would always recommend, which is the first part where it shows that what screws gonna be used. So what I always like to do, which make my life easy, is that when I open the pack, put all the things as per the description, like the largest, the smallest, something like that, which works here, so that it's easy when I'm doing the work and it's sequential, instead that I keep everything here and trying to find that if it is the correct one or not, because then you can make mistakes. So big one, then there is the second big one, which are these ones. So let's put them here. So always, like, my tip would be that if you have lots of space, try to do like that. It will make your life easy, so that once you are doing and using anything, then you know where each one is. And there is a L key, you can see, and this one is empty. Now let me open this one. Okay, so as you can see, I have assembled exactly in this way. As you can see, all the screws are in the same sequential order as they are depicted in the picture. So now once they ask in the steps what thing to take, I will do it as it is. So like, for example, the first step is to put the on top of the legs this bar and make it with this screw, which is 187. So 187, let's have a look which one is that. So 187 is the second in the row, which is this one. So I will directly pick up these, so I don't have to use it and open the bag again and do it. So it will make life easy. So let's go on with it. As you can see, I place the bar and I'm gonna screw it up. So you can see, so after placing the screws, you need to screw them up. It would be quite simple, straightforward, because you're going to be using an L key, and if you have a little helper like which I have got, it will make your life easy, or maybe extend the work. Bas theek hai, kafi hai. Dikhao, chodo, let me check. Chalo, yes, that's good enough. Chalo, move to this one. So even the kids can do it, and it's a good hobby, and to make them move from Lego to this part. So we are doing this step, and just follow the instruction when they are saying which part should be which part. And once we have done this, then it asks you to flip it up, and basically flip it up and do it on the other side. Okay, so we're gonna put these bars on both the sides. So once we are completed with the screw, I'm gonna flip it up. So as you can see, I have flipped it out, and this part we fixed it, and this is the second one which we are doing. So again, do that one now, so that it's a frame and the base. I think so this is the base on which the whole table gonna be not the base, sorry, this will be the legs, basically the base of the table, which will be on the ground. So that is getting created. Okay, so now we proceed to the step 3. After completing that, it asks you to flip it so that it's upside down. So you're gonna put the base, actually, oh sorry, so the base is this one. So now we're gonna put the legs, because these are the legs. So this is the top where the table gonna be residing on top of it. So sorry about the earlier comment. Okay, let's go and flip it out and put the legs on. Okay, so you can see I flipped it up, both the bars are ready, and now I place this part, which is basically gonna be the base, and there are only 2 screws, and these one are the big ones, the long ones. So I've taken these ones now and fixing it. So similarly here, so that part is for this one. So it's quite straightforward, nothing like too complex. It's quite straightforward, easy, even the kids can do it. Okay, so you can see I've got the legs fixed, both the legs are on, and I'm getting lots of help from my little helper. And so this part is done. Step number 3, we're gonna go to step 4. So now we got the part where we need to put the tabletop on upside down, and we're gonna fix those things, those brackets on the table, and then the final part would be to fix this. So before that, actually, sorry, this is step 5. Before that, step 4 is to place the feet of the table. So these are basically the ones where you can adjust the height as well. So the thing is, just do this. Okay, ye karo, lagao. Okay, so let's do like this, and it's not getting screwed on, and here it goes. So depend how much you want. So I will keep it full tight. The reason is because this is an electronic table. Here you can see this the cylinders. So based on that, the height can go up and down. So we don't need to adjust anything. And this is a flat floor, because here I'm gonna put it here. So of course, if there is imbalance surface, then you can open. बहुत tight नहीं करने की ज़रूरत. It's okay. Normal. Don't. हाँ बस normal छोड़. ये दो भी लगाओ. Okay, while I'm gonna unpack the top, which is that one, and put it on the floor, so we prepare for the next step. So as you can see, instead of putting it on a carpet or something, because it came in a box, I opened in the way that it is lying on the box, and there are holes, and we can do everything on this cardboard box. So you don't need really any carpet, because I was thinking, because this is the top surface, this is a Formica, and it might damage, but you don't need that. So this is one part, as you can see, standing upside down, and this one, and it has hardly taken less than 7 minutes, because this is real-time video which I'm making, and with the video and voiceover as well. So if you're doing it seems like this table gets ready quite quickly. Okay, so for step number 5, you need to make sure that this whole side is on this one where there are lots of holes, and the side which has only got 4 holes, 1 2 3 4, or actually there is more, but the one which has more holes together come here, and the one which has the other ones would go here. And first you put these ones, the black ones. As you can see, I gotta fix, oops, sorry, it's skipped. It's difficult to do with the left hand, but you just need to plug it in. Yeah, it's plugged in, so that's it. So it's not like it's just a plug. And then you need to take these screws, these ones, and you're gonna put them in here, and then you need to screw them up. So it seems quite straightforward. So this is one way, and similarly we're gonna do it on over those. There are lots of holes, but you need to use the extreme end holes. Okay, so I'm doing it and just wanted to show you, because it should be really tight, because if you don't make it tight, it will be moving. So you need to make sure. ये नहीं आप कर सकते. पहले मुझे थोड़ा सा टाइट कर. Okay, so all is fixed. So step number 5 completed. Both of them are solid in their location, and we have completed this step. Step number 5. Let's go to step number 6, which is that it's asking to fix 2 more screws. Actually 4 more screws, 2 on each of the faces. And this one is the only screws left which we have got, 5, 9, 6, and we're gonna do that. Okay, so one thing is now we need to put these screws in the next step in this hole, and as you can see that there is no hole in this tabletop. So basically you need a hammer in order to make slight hole in it. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to punch inside the screw in this. Okay, so now you can see that we have added one more screw, and this is all way in all the 4 supports. So this is the next step completed. Let's have a look what's next in our manual. So we have completed the step 6. Now it's saying that you need 2 people in order to place to combine these two. So now we're gonna place like this and put basically 4 of the screw, 2 on this side and 2 on this side, in order to, I think so this might be the last step, like major step. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so you can see that I have placed this table, the legs on the base frame. And now we're gonna, you see that we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, and we're gonna use these 2 screws to make the table stay. So this is the center and this is the one which need to align. So you might have to work a bit in order to make sure the holes are aligned. And then you're gonna use these screws, because these will be there are basically 2 left, but these are the only one which we're gonna fit in this one. So it's very easy guess that you're gonna do like this, and you're gonna put it here and take one here, and is it not aligned? So I'm just looking at that. So it looks, I need both hands, but you get the idea how to do it. So now basically this is the part which we need to do, where we need to do in step 8 some of the electronics, because this part is already done. So let's try to find that how we do this part. First, let's open these electronic stuff. So there are lots of things. One is this cable, one is this cable, and then one is this. This was separate. I just connected it with his. And then let's try to follow. So I have done this part where it's asking to connect to the adapter. So this is done. So this is the socket, and this is one connection which is showing. The next thing is that you will connect it here. Then one wire goes here, and then it goes further, which is the controller part. So it's quite straightforward. That the wire goes from adapter to the table one point, then from the table other point it goes to the table. So it will go here, then here, from here it will go, I can focus it, you can see there are 2 sockets. It will go here, and from here it will be the controller part. So it's quite straightforward. Let's try to do. So just to show you again, so this is the adapter, and it goes in this first plug. From here the wire goes and it goes to this plug, and from this plug it goes to the controller, which will control the table up and down. So let me try to now fix this one. So we have completed this step and partially this step now, because now what we need to do is the last step, kind of last step, I don't know. So which is to put these screws over here in order to fix the controller where you want to be. So there are no particular space created, but it's up to you wherever you want to make. So most probably it should be on a corner. So that's where we're going to put that one. So how I've got these points is that I placed it over here, because as you can see, as I mentioned, there are no particular points mentioned. And what I have done is I placed it over here, and then I marked the 2 points where I wanted it, and based on that I just hammered it a little bit screw, so that as you can see it's holding over there. So there is a small screw, small hole created already, and what I'm gonna put it here like this now. Take the screw, and it's difficult when you are working with the left hand. For me, I'm right-handed, and as you can see, so I'm gonna screw similarly here as well. There is a hole, and I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna make it tight. And let me do that, and I'll show you the end result. So you can see it's hard and fast. So the wires are a bit loose right now, but we leave them there. Then we're gonna see how to tie them up, or if there is a mechanism, because we have got a net over there as well, and which most probably might come at the bottom as well. So let's go and follow the next step, what it says, and then we're gonna see. So we have done this part. So it mentioned that in order to screw you need to use such a tool. Because I did not have, so the easy thing is just take the screw itself, hammer a little bit, don't do too much, so that there is slight hole in it, and then it becomes easily that you can screw it. So this is done. Now we go to the step 10, and as I said, there might be a wire. So this is the wire mesh. वो दिखाओ gray वाली. Go, yes. So this is the one which came. So we're gonna open it, and the last thing which are remaining are these ones, which are those big ones, and we're gonna make them. Actually, both of them. The big one goes first, and then in between we need to hammer the small gray ones, those two over there. And then finally you need two people to make them this, and then it's saying to adjust and see if it is with a leveler. This is a leveler, if it is level or not. And basically then you have, what is this? Okay, so there is a key as well. So in order to make sure that it does not like by mistake control, so there are two keys as well. In order to make sure that it's working, you need to have this inside. Ooh, that's nice actually. And they have given two keys, because I have another table, but the problem with that is sometimes by mistake I push the button, and which is not intended. I will try to look, maybe there is a mechanism in that one as well, and the person, because a person came to assemble that one and it's not from Ikea, and maybe that there is mechanism as well. And it's showing that basically after that it will be done. I'll show you. And the maximum load on the table can be 70, and it should be equally distributed, not on one corner, but equally, kind of equally distributed, because you see here he has put more weight just to show that it is possible that it's undistributed. So let's do that part, and it's showing that how you can basically, yeah, if you need to open it, how you do that. So let's do the last part, and then our table will be ready. I'm going to show you. So as you can see, so these are basically the first ones, and this is how this is a stretchy material. This is kind of elastic, and similarly over there or over there. So 6 in total, as you can see. This is how, and it will cover all the wires which were loose, which I was talking about. And that's the adapter, so we will see how to do it. And after that, basically, so once they are fixed, you need to hammer this inside, or you can, no, it's difficult to push in, but yeah, you can do that. So this is how we're going to do. Okay, as you can see, I've done that, and it looks nice. And what I've done is I put the adapter inside, because the thing is, this wire is good enough for me, because that's the socket. It's not that far, so even I can use that, so that even the adapter stays inside. But you can take it out. It's not difficult. You can, even without doing anything, as you can see, you can take it out as well. This is last thing. So let me bring someone so that we can flip the table, and hopefully it's all done. The table is ready, and I'm going to show you the last pieces of it, how it looks like. Okay, so the table is ready, and this is how the table looks like. Hope it's clear from, or maybe it's clear from this side. Yeah. So it's quite wide, as you can see. It's 80 centimeter over here, and I think so 120 or 140, I think 140 by 80 centimeter. And this is where I put the button. So maybe if you like on that side, you can do as well, but I fixed it over here. And so right now the switch is on, but as you can see, nothing is working because I have taken out the key. What you need to do is place the key, so it can be placed at any end. And I'm just waiting for the camera to focus. Yeah, and you push it in, and you see it's now working. And why it's so blurry? Okay, upar karo sir. Yes, keep doing it. So just showing you how high it can go. And you can get the idea from the other table, which is a stationary one. Oh, तार stretch हो रही है. छोड़ो, नीचे करो. नीचे करो. बस. Leave it like this. It's okay. So even the wire is quite long. बस छोड़ दो. अभी कुछ नहीं, ये खेलना नहीं है. So the thing is that I put the extra wire, everything inside, instead that it should be coming in the foot. But as you can see, it can go quite high, and this is very high, to be honest. Like when I'm standing, it's coming above my ribs actually. So even if I'm standing, I'm 5'8", 5'10". I would like to keep it down when I'm doing work with standing. So it has got quite flexibility in it, and it's quite. There is light movement, but it is like solid. It won't be going anywhere, and you can get the idea from this table, which is over there, that how high it is right now. So yeah, it looks good. It looks nice overall, and I think so. It costed 375. Nahi nikalni, don't. So you need to make sure the kids don't play with it. So this is all what I had to show you, and Hope you like the video. If you like, please do subscribe and share. And if you have any comment, let me know. So this is how we're gonna assemble the IKEA table, which is this one finally. And that is all what I had for today. Hope you like this video. If you like, please do subscribe and share. And if you have any comment about DIY or any other thing, you can let me know. Otherwise, watch my other my channel and playlist, where I have lots of videos about Hajj and Umrah, about DIY stuff, about activities in UK, Merlin Pass, Legoland, and lots of other videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Till next time. Assalamu alaikum.